So our journey with Paul Smith started 2 years ago. They visited our office in Derby. They had an old analogue system, lots of legacy kit, lots of poor quality images, and it wasn't really delivering the sort of video footage that they wanted. So understanding their needs, we talked about our XProtect corporate product.
They offer significant flexibility around camera endpoint agnostics, so we weren't limited by our vendor selection. This was really key and important to us in terms of retail aesthetics and ensuring that we chose the right IP endpoint and camera to suit the size, shape and feel of our retail estate and our retail stores. In that respect, Axis have been the perfect partner. We've managed to couple the two solutions together and we've created our perfect fit solution for our IP surveillance system.
Of the 6 products in the XProtect range, 5 have our MIP embedded, our Milestone integration platform, which is of real interest in the retail sector because it's that which is the element where we can start to pull some of these third-party solutions, so things like facial recognition, age recognition, gender recognition, and some of these analytical behaviours can all be pulled into any of those 5 XProtect products. So we're starting to see some real interest now because people are starting to want to do more than just catch thieves with their video cameras. They're starting to use them for business processes now.
With network video that you can scale and add analytics onto, you'll begin to understand how people use your bricks and mortar store and how they work their way around and how they interact with promotions, for example, and what time do they come in, and then look at it as a workforce management tool and matching your staffing levels to peaks and troughs with footfall traffic in particular demographics of stores across the country.
I'm currently standing in one of our brand new stores. This is our Beak Street store in Soho. This is one of the first stores that's had the brand new solution implemented into it. It's intentionally very insignificant in its presence, but also very feature rich and functionally capable. We selected to work with Milestone and their XProtect product, mainly because it fitted the criteria brief extremely well. An IP-based solution, software built, functionally capable and rich in terms of its feature set, and also one that we could easily incorporate into our software model and IT support. We also selected Axis as our endpoint solution provider, specifically for the IP cameras. They have a large range of devices that are very invisible to the end user and to the customer, and highly resilient in terms of their feature and functionality set.
So the store design team would not be happy with designing what is a beautiful destination store for consumers to then have very large CCTV cameras hanging from the ceiling. So to be able to take what is essentially a spotlight camera but gives HDTV quality and allow it to then blend into that environment was a really important decision.
Now we're going to log into the Milestone XProtect Smart Client software, and I'm going to demonstrate a view across our retail estate of one of our shops in New York. And then just open up a view in terms of the cameras. The software immediately connects to site and connects to the server and the application on site. It configures and opens up all the cameras and subsequently then gives me a live view across the entire estate. I can choose a camera, I can double click on that camera, and then I've got a very high resolution, high quality view of that specific camera. To come back out of that, I double click and I can then select a new camera as the cameras again configure themselves. I can open up a new view and subsequently then pick it up from there.
I think there were several key factors for Paul Smith deciding to go with Axis worldwide. First of all, we're a global company with global representation, and that brings with it an awful lot of support available to Paul Smith. We have offices in over 40 countries globally and we're represented in over 170 countries. So Paul Smith, on their expansion around Europe and around the globe, needed to have that feeling that they had a company that could keep up with them and continue to innovate and push the boundaries for them. It's endless in what they will be able to do, and the beauty of it is that they invest in it now and they continue to see value and a return on their investment far into the future.